right, everyone, it is time to get in the mix on this rainy Friday with Mix 92.9's Joe Breezy.
Yes, and today we're saying a quick cheers to race weekend.
Absolutely. Yes. Steeplechase is tomorrow, so it is time to get in the spirit.
Thank you.
Literally, courtesy of our friend Eric Church. So Whiskey Gypsy is an award-winning whiskey co-owned by our pal Eric Church, made locally here in Tennessee. Now, last week we sampled the double barrel bourbon, but today we're going to try the Gypsy Whiskey Explorer.
Right here.
You guys ready?
Right here, yes.
Let's give it a shot.
Okay,
Here we go.
now I can lift my, because we got the good shot.
Yes,
we
got the good
and
stuff
now we'll
here.
have the better
Cheers.
shot.
Right.
Get it?
Nice. Bartender
I'm here all
stuff. Here we
day.
go.
Smells good.
Ooh, I love it.
What do you think? She's the
Caramel,
whiskey connoisseur.
kind of a vanilla
Look
extract,
at you.
I think.
You're
yeah.
a professional whiskey describer now.
This is my new favorite.
Yeah, no, this is
Ooh,
very smooth. I
that
really
is
like
good.
this.
Good.
That's really good.
Good deal. Well,
good
cheers
sipper.
to race weekend. We got to do
Cheers.
this.
Thank you.
So Iroquois Steeplechase is taking place tomorrow, I'm sure, as you know, at Warner Park in Nashville. And it dates back to 1941 annually, except for 1 year during World War II. And during 2020 during COVID. So if you have not been, here is your chance. Spring colors, glamour, fun, you can experience it all. A few pro tips for tomorrow, check this out. So 8 a.m. is when the tailgating starts for both RVs and general parking. 9 a.m. is when the family tailgating area opens. The Royal 615 Club is at 10:30. The other clubs open at 11. Opening ceremonies at noon. The races from 1 to 5, but remember, they close the racetrack a little before noon and only open it up to foot traffic between certain races. So if you're going to meet up and coordinate with your friends, do it beforehand, otherwise you'll get stuck.
Yes.
You're a pro.
Yes. Now, ladies, do not wear heels. This is, I'm telling you, wear flats, okay?
Yes.
Or even bring boots because it gets hilly, it gets muddy, it gets grassy. It's a long day because traffic isn't great, but it's worth it. And the shuttles definitely help. So,
Yes.
You guys have been.
Yes.
I want to see some photos, some Steeplechase
Hey, there's
throwbacks.
you guys.
Look at cute
Look at that.
Z in his suit.
Nice.
Oh, that was
Oh,
Hey, I
Look
did
at
wear
Laura.
heels to that one, and I stashed them somewhere and found them at the end of the race.
oh, that's a pro move too.
John
Rocking
and
a
I
barefoot.
pre-kid. That was party days.
I love that.
Clearly.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Z.
You guys look so
Precious.
great. I love that.
You do.
Oh, look at young Z with Danielle and
With
you.
this fedora hat.
I love seeing you guys there annually up there in that nice
is cool.
tent.
Yeah, the
that
nice
tent
shaded
is
area.
the place to be.
Joe
Yeah.
Breezy's up. The Breezes
You know,
are up here.
every
I
once in
might
a
be
while.
down here in this tent.
In the party tent, you know. But yeah, we're going to be there tomorrow. So if you see us, see Danielle and I, please say hello. You know. Switching gears here, pop quiz, and there are no wrong answers for this. So when you think about Nashville women of music like royalty, who do you think of?
Dolly?
Dolly. Who else? Anybody else? Reba and Amy Grant, right? Yes. And check this out. Now, this is your chance. You can kick off Mother's Day weekend with Amy Grant tonight at the Ryman. Talk about a special way to celebrate. We know how terrific she is, right? On and off the stage, the longevity, the success of her career has been at the forefront of American culture for so long. Legendary albums, I mean, 6 Grammys, multiple genres, and her philanthropy is just as known as her music.
She's a queen.
Right? No doubt. And she's performing tonight at 8. You can hit up the Ryman's website for last-minute tickets. So I finally got to meet her a few months ago at the Bluebird Cafe.
Aww.
And I told her that she was my first concert, which she was, obviously.
I love that.
And she asked where, and I told her, and she remembered because she ended up having like horrible sushi there and ended up getting sick and like
where
throwing
she
up
performed?
backstage. In San Jose, yeah, in California.
Wow.
When I was a kid, I saw her.
Gosh.
So for the viewers at home, just joining us, who might not know where your first who were your first concerts?
Kenny Chesney.
Nice.
New Kids on the Block.
Nice, NKO TV.
Yes.
That is cool.
That's amazing.
I feel like it's one of those things you'll never forget who your first concert was.
Yeah.
And it kind of defies a little bit like your personality. I mean, sometimes you're a kid and you get dragged with your parents or whatever, but it's like, okay, you rocked that, your first concert,
Yes.
you're proud of it. So.
First of many.
I know. So yeah, so if you're in the market for a concert tonight, check out Amy Grant, you know. So the 2025 ACMs, the Academy of Country Music Awards, took place last night, hosted by Reba McEntire. Speaking of Reba, the 60th annual that is. And a few of the highlights and winners include Lainey Wilson, who triumphed once again 4 awards, including the coveted Entertainer of the Year, as well as Album of the Year for Whirlwind, Female Vocalist and Artist Songwriter of the Year. Now, this is Lainey's 2nd year in a row winning the top award. Ella Langley, who had the most nominations of them, ended up with the most awards. So 5 total. And yes, ladies, Riley Green was a winner with his duet with her. Which is
Always
really
a winner.
cool. There you go. A few surprises included Christina Stapleton winning Male Vocalist of the Year, beating Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, and Shabuzi. Brooks and Dunn beat Dan and Shay for Duo of the Year.
Wow.
That was a surprise as well.
Good for them.
Keith Urban scored the ACM Triple Crown Award, so that tribute was awesome.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll, Backstreet Boys, Blake Shelton, Kelsey Ballerini, Shabuzi, they performed, which is really cool. Are you guys, because it was kind of a big talk, it still is a big talk, are you guys surprised about Chris Stapleton? Remember, this is for Male Vocalist of the Year. Did he really have a better year than Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, Jelly Roll, and Shabuzi?
I say yes.
I mean, yeah.
Good,
this
safe
guy
answer.
is
Chris
amazing.
But
Yeah,
a better year
exactly.
than, but a better singular year.
Well, how
than
is
all
it
of them.
exactly looked at? That's what I had to look at.
I know.
is
We
How
need
is
to
the
do
judging
some
made?
investigation.
But Chris Stapleton had a great year,
Joe
though.
Breezy is stirring the pot.
Stirring the
Let's
pot.
see
Again.
Mrs. Breezy.
Aw, there you go. Hi, Mom. She's watching. Oh, I love that.